Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is glitzzygem. How are my gems doing? How are my precious gems doing this morning? Yes, this is morning to here in Houston. It's morning right now, and I'm doing this video for you guys. I felt like I wanted to do something different in this video to show my viewers, showcase new products that I have in my brand name stash collection. I have a brand name stash collection, name brand, high-end makeup stash collection. So I felt like today would be a day that I can play with, break into my stash and play with some of my makeup, and showcase this beautiful look. I don't think it's beautiful. Well, at least one of the items is not going to be high-end makeup. If you followed me on social media, Instagram or Twitter, y'all might have seen my Instagram pics on this look that I created, and the 4 brands that I used to create this look. So in those 4 brands, or if you didn't go on social media on Instagram or Twitter, follow me on that. Do so, please, because I do giveaways, and so also subscribe. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Give my video a thumbs up, and click on that bell icon so you'll get another notification when I upload another video. I'm doing an 8-hour wear test on this eye look that I have right now with the eyeshadow. So I am going to mention this again in my video when I do the process on how I created this look. I did read some reviews on either the Sephora reviews when I got the items, or I read them in the BoxyCharm reviews when they had the Fenty Beauty takeover on a premium box. I'm not sure if I read that they were saying that they didn't like the palette, the Fenty palette, which is this one here, the Moroccan Spice Fenty palette. I love this palette, so I don't know why that this one didn't get enough reviews, any good reviews. Yeah, granted there was like 4 shades that were kind of chalky. They looked, they didn't look like they swatched well. Later on in the video you'll see the swatches. So yeah, so I'm doing an 8-hour wear test on that, and then so I know in my video I will be telling you throughout the video that I'm gonna be a little rushed because mom's in the hospital. She's fine. She's out of the hospital now, but in the video when I was doing the video this morning, she was still in the hospital. So she had went there overnight, but I didn't get home until 2:30 in the morning. I was there the whole night with her, and so I got home, got some sleep, woke up this morning, and then started doing this video for you guys. But my mom was fine. She's doing well. She was being well taken care of, by the doctors, by the nurses, and the staff there. And I kept checking up on her throughout the night, and then in the morning I checked up on her today, just before I came on. I also checked up on her to make sure that she's doing good. That there's no concerns or anything that's like severe or not non-emergency, because she is in the emergency room because she had a little episode where she was feeling short of breath, and so they kept her overnight just to kind of monitor to see that that everything's okay with her heart. What the doctors do in the hospitals do. They try to, you have insurance, they try to give you the best treatment possible, right? Try to keep you in the hospital as long as they can, right? No, but oh, seriously, I'm happy for our health system. I'm happy that we have a health system, because without our health system, we would all be sick. We would all be trying to find different ways of curing our diseases and not know what's going on with us, right? So, but she's doing good. She's doing a lot better this morning. So that's why I'm gonna be a little rushed in this video, because I know that I have to go and pick her up you know, from the hospital, you know, after she gets discharged. So sorry if I'm a little rushed, or if I, you know, if I look like I'm kind of like pressed for time or whatever. But that's the reason why. I just want to let you know, up front, to let y'all know. I know it's a little personal, you know, and it's probably unnecessary for me to, y'all might feel like it's probably unnecessary for me to, you know, tell you that, or disclaim that. But yeah, just a little disclaimer that yeah, my mom's in the hospital, you know, but she's okay. She's doing good. She's okay. And I just want to let y'all know that. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, which I think I did. I think I outdid myself. Like, I had no idea I can pull this off. Like, I'm shocked at my skills, because really I have no kind of like professional advanced skills, just from what I watch on YouTube, from what I learn on techniques, and just practicing. This is just from practicing I was able to create this look, you know. So I don't know, leave your comments down below, and continue watching my video. I know I think that I'll be a little you know, all over the place, maybe, like not even like very amateurish with my makeup or whatever. But hey, I'm doing this for you guys. I'm trying it out. I'm putting myself out there for you guys to watch, and you know, showcase these brands of makeup. I feel like they are very good brands, and I'll give you my reviews and opinions about it. Like I said, I'm doing word testing this eyeshadow palette, because of the reviews that I read, that people weren't too happy about the eyeshadow palette that they got, either from BoxyCharm or even people on the Sephora reviews. I don't remember where, really. So yes, so thank you, and keep on watching. Okay, so here you go. Okay, so for the first product that we'll be using today, it's the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. Yes, so as you can tell, you know, it's called Moroccan Spice. So I'm gonna go over some of the names of these shades. They kind of have like spice names, you know, spicy, like the seasoning spice names in these pans, but at the same time kind of have like a term behind these words, these names. So first off, this one here at the very top is like a shimmer white shade. Is called Moroccan Ice. So I guess they were trying to say Moroccan Ice, but it says Moroccan Ice, and it's a white shimmer shade. I'll go ahead and swatch this palette as well for you guys, but I just want to go over the shade names. I just think they were so creative in what they called their pans to go with the theme of this color story palette. The next shade here is called Shisha Smoke. This one's Shisha Smoke. This one is Evil Genie. This one is it's called Sock It To Me. Sock it, like sucky, suck it to me. The Q is spelled with the Q. Sock It To Me. And this one here is Nuts and Dates. Nuts and Dates. This one here is called Hennessy, like Hennessy, but Hennessy. And this one here is called Fez Up, like fez up, people, fez up. Then this is called Saffron. Desert Baked. Marrakush. So I know what these two kind of have the same similar meaning. Marrakesh. And then we have Casablanca. Then we have quicksand. This is quicksand. We have Sahara Stunner. Sahara Stunner, like Sahara Stunner. Mirage. Yeah, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, 16 shades in this palette with a lot of names that kind of have some kind of double meaning behind it, as far and also as well as like spices and Moroccan spices. I'm guessing you can find some of these spices in Morocco because it's considered called Moroccan spice, so it's based off that theme there. It says rich velvet color, ultimate staying power, limitless day to night looks for every mood. So now we're gonna go ahead and do an eye look with this. I'm gonna try to create a simple eye look that everybody can create, not something so fancy. Hopefully I don't have to do a cut crease depending on how I apply these colors on my eyelids, because mostly the looks that I create, I always tend to have to put a cut crease. I feel like maybe my technique needs to change. Maybe instead of doing the outer corner and using dark shades on the outside, I need to start on the lid and then work my way out. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. I'll work on my lid and work my way out. Starting in this video, I'm going to do that because I'm so used to just working into the crease, outer corner, and then putting that lid shade. But today I'm gonna work myself with my lid. First my lid out and see how that works. And I'm thinking that some of the techniques that some people use, I'm not sure what techniques people use. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what kind of techniques y'all use on your eye. If y'all put the lid shade first, or if y'all put y'all's outer corner shade first. But your girl's gonna start with the lid shade first. And with that, you're gonna need a base brush. And I gotta find my oldie but goodie base brush here, which is this fluffy packed brush that I like to use a lot. But before I do that, let me prime my eyes. So I am going to prime my eyes with, so most of these products that I'm going to be using is by Fenty. There you go. It's called the Fly Baby. It comes with the eyeshadow primer. It's a mini eye primer and a liner set. So there's a Pro Filter eye primer, amplifying eye primer, and the long wear liquid eyeliner. So I'm going to be using this for my eyes today. Yes. Hopefully I can get this done before an hour, because I really have somewhere to go, somewhere important to go. My mom, she's in the hospital. I was there with her until 2:30 in the morning. She's okay. She's gonna be okay. Nothing life-threatening. So that's why your girl is doing this video now. She does have company, so she's being well taken care of with the doctors, and also she has family. Because I am doing a wear test, and I'm gonna do my eyes first. I'm gonna, let you know what the time is once I'm finished with my eyes. Once I'm finished with my eyes, I'll let you know what time it is, and then we'll start the wear test time from that point on. Your girl don't have too much time because she needs to go see her mom, and she needs to go pick her up from the hospital, or my dad's over there right now at the hospital, and I think he'll be able to bring her home. But mama got this girl scared. My mama, she just scared me yesterday, and I was like, today was my day to, to kind of just say, okay, today I'm going to do something, something good for my viewers, for them to see. And then this happens, stuff, please tell me I'm not the only one that things happen like this. All of a sudden, you have plans, and then your plans get like shipwrecked, because of other situations that start going on. And please tell me I'm not the only one that's happened to. Oh, please don't let me be the only one that has happened to. I know I'm not the only one. So I'm gonna let this set in, which I think it's already kind of, it still feels a little tacky. I can feel the tackiness when I roll my eyes up here. So I'm thinking, should I wait for it to just settle in? And then maybe I should use a setting powder. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Juvia's Place setting powder. Okay, my gems, I'm back. I got me my setting powder. It's the Juvia's Place I Am Magic setting powder, Sahara, in the shade Sahara. So this is the box, what it looks like. I'm not wear testing this. I'm just using it to apply setting powder to my tacky eye primer from Fenty Beauty. Yeah, you have primers that tend to do that. You know, it's no surprise, and it's no big deal to me. I'm good with that. I'm okay. I'm okay with the little, you know, with the little tackiness of the eye, but I do want my eyeshadows to apply. This is an eyeshadow tutorial. It's supposed to give you techniques, and it's supposed to give you it's supposed to help you apply your eyeshadow. And okay, so I'm putting some on the lid, on the cap here, because it's a sifter. You have to pour it out into something. So you see some of this product in here, which I will just use a fat paddle brush and just get some setting powder like this. Tap some of the excess off onto the cap and just start applying from the inner corner out. Start patting that setting powder, because yes, yeah, yeah, it has a tacky base. Fenty eyeshadow primer has a tacky base. I use the last of the setting powder because I felt like I needed it on my eyelids. So yes, my friends, yes, my gems, my precious gems, my unique people. Everybody's unique in their own way. I'm gonna let it, I don't know, bake. I don't think you can bake. It feels like a baking powder. Like I can use it as to bake my face with this. But I'm gonna try to see if I can get a cleaner brush to kind of brush this excess off. Well, it's not excess, but it just kind of feels like it's just settling in onto the lid, which is good because it's smoothing it out. But at the same time, I feel like it just needs to, I'm just gonna use a fluffier brush and by the way, I'm just using my Roll of Fair brushes. This is a new set of brushes that I've had for a while now, but and I've been using them behind the scenes, like to put on my other makeup, but you know, off camera, like I've been using this set, you know, on a, you know, personally I've been using them. So there it is. My eyes are set. They look a lot better, I think. It doesn't look as tacky as they did before. So now your girl is going to go in with the base shade. Well, the lid shade, really. And the lid shade, I want it to be light, because I do want to add a shimmer as well. So I want it to be light. So I'm going to go ahead and use the lightest shade they have here. And the lightest one that I see here is the Quicksand one, which is this one here in the middle, Quicksand. I'm going to use that as a base, as my lid shade, which I will be applying all over my lid. And it's a neutral, it's a very universal, or what do you call it, not multitaskable, but universal shade. Everybody can use. It's neutral. You can use it as a lid shade, eyebrow shade. Well, the eyebrow bone would be good for like a more lighter shade than this. Would be like a white, which I'm glad this one has a white shade in it, which is good. But I'm using Quicksand just all over my lids. I'm gonna get you up close so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna get closer. Oh, sorry for kicking y'all. Okay, so this is how quicksand looks on my eyes. It's almost, it's a, on the pan it's like a peach shade, and it does look like that on my lid as well. And I feel like that setting powder kind of really helped with the way these shadow is applied. So as you can see look, a little hint of peach on there, which is fine. I do like that. I'm gonna go ahead and use that for my crease. So I'm gonna use my crease brush. This video is going to be a long video because it's going to be a full face makeup tutorial, or a full face makeup, I don't know if it's tutorial or just something for you guys to see. Full face makeup with products that I have not worn on my channel yet. I'm going to go ahead and use a crease brush, which is a little, it's a fluffy dense brush like this as well. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that shade, that quicksand, just all in the crease as well. And then from quicksand, yeah, I feel like this formula is coming on a lot better. Putting that setting powder on my eyelid, I do feel it coming on a lot smoother, softer, satiny feel. Look how it's camouflaging itself into my eyelids. It doesn't look too bad. I really like that. I really like that shade. I don't know why people didn't like it. Okay, so going back into the crease, I'm going to go in with just a little darker shade. And I'm going to go in with the shade here. It looks like a peanut butter shade. And that's the shade, that's the shade Cumin. Cumin Get It. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it was Cumin Get It. Cumin Get It, which, you know, has a meaning, also has like a saying meaning behind it. Come and get it, you know, but Cumin Get It. And I'm using the same crease brush, and I'm just applying that on the crease as well. It has a really nice size mirror as well. As you can see, it has a really nice size mirror. I like this palette so far. I like how heavy it is. You know, I didn't even go over the packaging. It's really pretty. It has all these Moroccan colorful powder picture on it, and it's from, yeah, and it's a hard plastic, and it also gives you kind of like where the shades lay in the back. Here on the back of the packaging, it also gives you like where the shades lay in the pan itself. So I'm really liking, and the shades that I've applied so far are 2 shades, and they're both matte shades. Okay, and I'm just applying this just all in the crease only. All in the crease. Okay, so this is how it's looking now. Now I'm going to go ahead and go a little darker, but this one I'm going to use it for the outer corner and a little bit of the crease area, which is Spice It Up. I'm sorry, Spice Trip, not Spice It Up, Spice Trip. It's using the same brush. Going in there. I'm just using it in the outer corner and blending it in towards the inner eye, into the center where the crease is, and outer corner of the lid. I will swatch this palette as soon as I'm done with this look. Like I said, I am on a timely schedule, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the side. So I will swatch this palette before I go on to my face products, so y'all can see how beautiful in color this palette can be. So I'm using Spice Trip, just all on the outer corner and on the crease, going into the center of the lid. Oh, I love this formula. This formula, so it's everything. It's so pretty. So as you can see, it's getting darker and darker. So I do want to give it that winged cat eye look effect. And still going in with Spice Trip and just going over the eyebrow, just the brow bone here. Just going over it and in the outer corner. Because I want to give it a winged out look. Same thing here. My brow bone isn't as big as the other side on my right eye. Not sure why, but it's just not as big. So now I think this is the time where I just start to just blend everything together. I mean, just not together, but just keep working my blending skills here. Just circular motions. Just kind of work my blending skills. Just use my blending skills to blend the shade in and out. I'm going to go in a little deeper. I'm going to use a smaller dense brush as well, like this. And I'm just going to go on the bottom lid, outer corner, using the shade Henna C, which is this one here, this brown matte. All these shades that I'm using are matte shades, just to build me that foundation on my eyelids, okay? So Henna C. And I'm just starting from, you know, my technique. I start on the outer corner. And again, like I'm using a smaller, dense, tapered brush. And just getting in the outer corner. Sorry, the way I sit sometimes in the positions that I am in kind of make it hard for you guys to see. I apologize for you. I apologize for you guys. I'm apologizing for that. So now I'm gonna go on with my lid shade. I'm gonna use a smaller packing brush like this. As you can see, flatter tip here. Go ahead and go in with this one here. Go in with the Markush and just apply that dry, and just apply it on my lid, just all over my lid, all over. This is a beautiful shade, beautiful green shade. Like I said, I might use that the Moroccan Ice, the white one, for my eyebrows, my eyebrow bone area, and for the inner corner. So we'll still be seeing more of this. Oh, look how beautiful that shifted, that changed the eye look. Okay. And I might even put maybe a third ways in of that more Moroccan Ice shade, which is that shimmer, white shimmer shade. I might even go a little bit into the lid as well. Look how beautiful that's turning out. Rihanna, you're so cool. You are so cool, Rihanna. I love your palette. I'm loving this palette. Give me your comments down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this palette and how I created this look. I just think it's beautiful. I think it's just how you apply your makeup, I think. You know, just, I don't know. I don't know. So now I'm going to go ahead and use an inner corner. I always use this little trusty one here with the little fluffy small brush here. I'm going to use that Mo Rockin' Ice, which is this white shade here in the corner of the palette. This one here, I'm going to use this shade here. I'm going to use that for the inner corner. How does that look? I guess it doesn't give it too much of a big difference since the Kush is all that pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this for a little bit for highlight on my eyebrow, just the corner of my eyebrow bone up here. I'm gonna use just a little bit of that highlight just to give it to me here on the outer corner. Also the same with this side. And this side, I think I might have gone a little higher with the blending, but because I had a lot of product. But that was my fault. But now I'm softening up this color, making it look a bit more lighter and making it look a little bit more doable. And I think it's gotten into I got some of my eyebrow makeup onto this brush. Let me clean this brush off. Okay, so this is how it's looking now. So we're gonna give it some of that. So you see, is that an eyebrow? I don't know what that is. Do you see that? I don't know what that is. You see a little string, right? A little hairy like string. That's what was by my eyelid. So I don't know what that's from. But this is how it's looking like right now. I hope you guys liked this look. I'm not finished with this eye look yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and what am I gonna use? The eyeliner. So let's go ahead and use this eyeliner for my top waterline. But as far as the eyeshadow goes, this is the eyeshadow look I've created. Now let me use my eyeliner. Where are you? Oh, here we go. So as far as the primer goes, for the eye primer, it was okay. You just got to set it. You have to set it in place with the setting powder because it does feel tacky, and I think that's where some of the colors, I feel like when you have a tacky eye primer or concealer and it's really tacky, once you start applying makeup onto your eyelids without setting it or anything like that, or putting a base color down to smooth out your eyelids, that's a tip to let y'all know. It is gonna grab it. It's gonna grab to that, and it's gonna start giving you like this grungy, tacky, almost like muddy look. So it's best to just set it, as we can all see now. Right? Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use this eyeliner. I have no idea what I'm working with because I don't see. I just know that I saw the packaging and it had a felt tip eyeliner like this, which I work with really well. I like felt tip eyeliners and liquid eyeliners better than like the pencil ones for the top waterline. I'm not sure if you are the same way. You can leave your comments down below on what kind of tip eyeliners y'all like. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on camera. And once I go to the center of my eye, I always like to go to the outside, like where I want my wing to start and end, like this. And I just fill that in. I just fill it in. And my right eye is not symmetrical to my left eye. This is my right eye, so it kind of comes out, doesn't come out as good as I want my, as good as I want it. Because my left eye, I can just go really smooth, and it just gives me a really good application. Can y'all see? I'm right-handed, guys, so I don't know. Maybe let me go back this way. Let me just do my left eye off camera. I'll be right back. Look at this beautiful look that I created with that beautiful palette. I just love that Fenty palette by Rihanna. I'm giving you my honest opinion. Find where the guide was on my right eye and kind of try to figure out the guide from, you know, on my left eye to kind of match my right eye guide to kind of get, you know, similar. I'm not sure if they look similar on camera because I have my eyes closed, but just to have similar wings. If they're not similar, sorry, but I try to do the closest as I could. But the next step I'm going to go ahead and do is curl my eyelashes, which I already did. And I came back on camera when I finished my eyeliner. I did put a, you know, like a champagne colored eyeliner on my waterline. My black Radiance lash lengthening mascara. So that's what I'm using on my eyelashes right now. Testing the palette to see how long the shadow will last on my lids. Wear testing anything else. Everything else is going to be like first impressions type thing. And, well, if they, oh gosh, don't you just hate when that happens when you get mascara right on your waterline? Okay, I'll go back with some eyeliner after that. Oh gosh, this is not smudge proof. That's the reason why I just use it whenever I do regular eyeshadow tutorials where I don't do full-on face eyeshadows, because I really don't concentrate too much on my bottom lash lines, because I'm really just concentrating on showing you the look of my eyeshadow, which I guess that's not too bad. I guess the bottom lash line didn't come out too bad. And that Fenty eyeliner, let me tell you, I don't know what kind of eyeliner it's called. It's the Fly Liner. That's what it's called. Long wear liquid eyeliner. The Fly Liner. I recommend it for you two guys as well. Recommend the eyeshadow palette and the Fly Liner eyeliner. It is wonderful. The tip glides on smooth. It has a really good tip to where it's thin and you're able to just apply your eyeliner real smooth and easy. Oh my god, I'm getting these on I'm getting mascara on my waterline. But yes, I recommend those two products. The eyeshadow primer I recommend as long as you set it. But other than that, I would not wear it if it doesn't set. I mean, I'd wear it if it doesn't set, but I need to put some kind of setting powder to it. And like I showed you, I had to use my Juvia Place setting powder. So I'm so glad you guys got a chance to see my stash of brand name products. Okay, so this is the finishing eye look. I'm not finished with my face look yet, my face makeup yet. So So this is my finishing eye look. I'm going to show you guys how this looks. Natural, beautiful, beautiful color. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch this palette for you guys before I come off camera to do the rest of my face makeup, okay? I'm going to go ahead and swatch this palette. Okay, so starting with from left to right, this is starting from left to right, starting with the bottom. I do not want to show you this huge mirror on camera. So starting with the bottom shade, this is called Spice Trip. This is Hennessy, Nuts and Dates, and Suck It To Me. Suck It To Me. So here we go. Spice Trip. It's a matte shade. Hold on. This one, so it's a matte shade. This is the, what is it called that I said? Spice Trip. Spice Trip. Hennessy. These are two mattes right here. Nuts and Dates. This is a shimmer shade. Satin shimmer. And the last one is a Suck It To Me. Sock It To Me. Socket. It almost looks like a black shade. I'm glad that there's some browns and blacks in here, and at the same time there's whites in this palette. So that's the bottom one. The bottom row, 4 shades, the bottom 4 shades. But really that Sock It To Me is actually a emerald green shade. It looks almost black, but it's an emerald green shade. It's this one right here. This one here. Okay. The next left to right 4 shades, which is from here to here. This is gonna be Cumin, Get It. Cumin, Get It. This is called Saffron. It's called Fess Up or Fez Up. And then Evil Genie. This one here. This is like a teal color. Evil Genie. Teal color, and this is like an emerald green. But this is the teal color. Okay, so here we go. This is Come and Get It. Or Cumin, Get It. Then we have Saffron. Oh, I love the way these matte shades are performing right now. The ones that I just swatched is this Fez Up. Okay, yeah, this second to the bottom row is performing really good. The other bottom row ones are kind of chalky. Maybe that's just the way I swatched, but the bottom 4 row shades look kind of chalky, but the second to the last row, they're coming out pretty good. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to go ahead and use, the next row I'm going to go into is the third row, which is the second to the top, which is these 4 right here, from left to right. This is going to be Desert Bake. This is Quicksand, and this is Sahara Stunna. That's a really light pink shade. Nice. And then this one is a gray, like a grayish, light gray tone. It's called Shisha Smoke. Okay. The next one I'm going to go ahead and, from left to right, is called Mo Rockin'. No, from left to right, I'm sorry. This one is Maracush. This is the one I have on my lid. This is my one of my favorite so far. Marrakesh, Casablanca, Mirage, and Mauve Rock and Ice. Okay, so here we go. This is did I call this one Marrakesh? Yeah, that's the money gold one. Casablanca, and then we got Mirage. Okay, and then we have Mauve Rock and Ice. This is the swatch, how it looks from afar. So these are all the 16 swatches on my arm. And I will get up close so I can roll it out. Oh my god, look at that. I'm rolling it out. How could y'all not like this palette? This palette is so beautiful. I love it. I love this palette. I don't know what turned people off with this palette. And I think it was mostly the BoxyCharm reviews that I was listening to. That they didn't like the palette, that they could have used, that they could have given them or sent them a better palette than the Fenty, this one. But I love this palette. I love it so much. It is my favorite. It's one of my favorite palettes now. From now on, like I'm gonna be wearing this palette almost like on a regular basis. You know, when I'm not doing my tutorials. This is. I hit gold with this one. I love this palette. I love it. It just matches my skin tone. I think this palette is for me. This palette is for me. Okay, so, all right, you guys. So that's, let me see what time it is now. It's 12:28. So 12:30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By 8:30, I should come back on camera to show you how this eye look. Show you how this eye look held up. The eyeshadows, to see how they held up in 8 hours. So we're gonna go and start going on with the full-on face makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my primer to prime my face. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Mini. I got the Mini Instant Retouch Primer. But it's a primer, even though it's a retouch primer. I already put on like sunblock on my face, so it's kind of like I'm retouching, right? I'm retouching my face. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as my primer. I'll let y'all know how it feels, how it looks. It comes in this glass bottle. Is it glass or hard plastic? No, it's glass. Hear that? It's glass. And then this is plastic. This is plastic. And this is how the applicator looks. Okay, I'm gonna shake it. I don't know why. Sometimes I just feel like I need to shake anything. I mean, anything that's in a bottle. This is a soft matte primer. So let me go ahead and apply. See, I don't know how many pumps should I do. Like, I like to do them on my fingers. So I'm gonna, hold on. Okay, I guess I'm gonna put this much. My video cut off there. Sorry, you guys. Ugh. When that happens, okay, I'm gonna zoom y'all out so that way y'all can see. I'm gonna go ahead and I like to, what do you call this motion? I like to spread it around on my fingers and then just apply. Roll it around in my finger. I don't know how what that motion is. Just kind of like rub it into my fingers, and then I'll start rubbing it on my face. Oh, it feels okay. So it was good. It feels good. It feels good being applied to the face. It feels like a moisturizer, like a good moisturizer, like a good thick moisturizer. That's how it feels. And it has a really nice soft scent to it. Oh, I love that scent. It's almost like a cross between, I don't know, like a baby powder, baby oil scent, baby powder, like a baby scent, kind of like a scent to this primer. But it's a very light baby scent to it. Baby scent to it, like baby powder scent, baby oil, with like little hints of baby oil a bit, or hints of baby powder to this primer. So I'm just gonna keep spreading it in there until it dry, until I feel like it's already dry. Like when you can tell that it's not as moist anymore, that means it's already seeped into your skin. It smells so good. Even though it's like the slightest hint, it smells good. It smells wonderful. Okay, so now once I've applied my primer, what else was I gonna do? I really wasn't gonna use like a concealer or anything like that. I'm just gonna use like a BB cream, which is like a concealer. But I wanted to put on this primer, see how that feels. And I guess I can also wear test it, you know, for some few hours. I mean, we'll have it on my face. It feels good. I love this primer. I don't wear primers much, but I love the way this feels. This primer feels real good. I don't want to say if it's better than the Benefit one, because the Benefit one is pretty good. I guess I like this in the sense that it has the texture of like moisturizer. The Benefit one has a texture of a primer, and it just seeps right into your pores. And this one feels like you still have moisturizer on you. Your face feels moisturized. So I guess you can use it as a moisturizer. You don't have to put any kind of foundation or makeup. Like myself, I don't like to wear makeup all the time, only when I do my tutorials. So I put my primer on. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a BB cream off camera. I'll be right back just to kind of see how things look. Okay, so just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this BB cream. I said I was gonna apply it off camera, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on camera. I just put some on my finger. It's a BB cream. It looks like foundation, and you can usually just put BB cream on with your fingers. Okay, I'm just gonna dab it on. Just gonna dab it on. Okay. Just gonna dab it on, because I'm gonna use my Colored Rain. Excuse me. I'm gonna use my Colored Rain sponge. Yeah, my Colored Rain sponge, blending sponge, and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of like seep it into my pores with this wet sponge. I seep it into my skin, my pores, my skin. It feels smooth. I love this sponge. I never tried Colored Rain sponges before, but what collection is this from? I think this is just called their Flawless sponge. I don't know where it's at. Okay, it works real well with BB cream to apply it on with the BB cream, and I love that. I love that about it. And you can get right underneath your eyes with it. You able to see all that? Let me get you up close. Okay, so I can see what I'm doing here. So because you can see my face looks a little more filtered, you know, so that's what I like. It doesn't look like it's full coverage, like yeah, like full coverage or matte. It just looks like it's just like a moisturizer. It's a BB cream foundation. Just any BB cream would do for you if you like BB creams. See, you can still see some redness there. I'm not gonna fight too much with this BB cream to, how do you say it, to try to cover like all these red little blemishes on my face, because really they're not that noticeable. Like they're not really as bad as like some people might have them, you know. So that's why I don't mind it if I don't. I'm just gonna put some of the BB cream on my Colored Rain sponge, and I think this is enough, and I'm gonna see if it builds up. Maybe it just might filter more. No, it builds up. I think it builds up. Now I just gotta set it. But first I'm gonna have to use concealer for my eyes. You know, and then set. And then use contour, bronzer, all that full-on face makeup stuff. Okay. Okay, just a second. I'm gonna bring my concealer. Okay, I'm back. So this is the sponge I'm using. It's called the Colored Rain Flawless Perfecting Sponge. Here. So it came in this little box. It's latex free, vegan, and cruelty free. So it came in this little box here. I love the colors yellow. So the foundation I'm going to use is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic in the shade. It's a Magic Concealer shade 18. So we're going to go ahead and apply this under my eyes and the areas that I need highlighting. Let me just shake the bottle. So it comes in a big doe foot applicator like that. I'm just gonna let it set in areas I want it to set. I really don't need too much setting on my face. I really don't need to set it anywhere too much, you know. I just, I don't know. I feel like I'm so new to this. And this is the reason why I'm setting my face with concealer. I'm letting it sit there. Okay, so I'll be right back. Once this is settled in, I will go ahead and show you how I apply it with the sponge, okay? I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. So I just, I think that's enough. Letting it sit on my face. I don't know what technique I'm using. I just know that I hear that when you set your concealer on certain areas of your face, it should kind of give you like a highlighted glow, or we'll see. We'll see what kind of so I'm gonna go ahead and use my Colored Rain blending sponge and just blend my concealer in the areas I put it in. Kind of spread it out around my forehead area where I put the concealer, but also at the same time kind of spread it out. Maybe it might give me a highlighted effect or not. Do the bottom. Just spread it out. Go upwards. Go upwards. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the, let me get you up close. You can see the eye part. And I'm just letting it, I'm just kind of dabbing it in. And just also going against the here where my nose is, the side of my nose. Just going against that way. At the same time, I want to spread. I don't want any creasing on my face, under my eyes, because I get fine lines there. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that as soon as I finish spreading this out. want any creasing. So I know it tends to crease whenever you have concealer, but this one's not creasing on me really. Actually, this concealer doesn't crease on me. It's actually pretty smooth. It's really smooth. So it's not creasing on me at all. And I think it's a sponge. The sponge too has a lot to do with it too. Can you see? I'm blurred out, huh? So I'm actually, just blending it in, that area right there. And I think I'm just going to bake underneath my eye area with powder, with setting powder, with the Juvia's Place setting powder, because I don't want any creasing, like I said, because I can already feel like this is kind of dewy. And I just feel like it's just going to start creasing into my wrinkles on under my eyes, especially under my, I don't like them under my eyes. So I'm just going to trace this around my face. Just trace, trace, trace till your full face is covered up. Just trace it around and make sure you're making motions where you want it to look kind of smooth out and filtered. Like look how dewy my face is starting to look now. Okay, so let me go ahead and set my bottom. Let me go ahead and set the bottom of my eyes. Okay, just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back on camera. I went ahead and I put some more of the setting powder. I'm using my Colored Rain sponge, and I'm just dipping it in there. And I'm just going to go under my eyes. And so that it won't, so I guess it can help with the creasing from under my eyes. This is a really good formula. I love this Juvia's Place formula. So I think that should help with the creasing. Let me use a a powder brush also, because I don't think I got the I don't think I got the effect that I want with the sponge. The sponge is just kind of like clayed it on, you know, like turned it into clay onto, didn't turn it into clay, but it kind of feels like it's gonna clay, like it's not gonna bake. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake under my eyes. Using my I need my setting brush. Well, this is fine. This is fine. I'll use this. Don't want to waste too much time here. So I'll set under my eyes. I think I should use a smaller brush. I think I should use a smaller brush, right? I think this side got most of the powder than I did on this. I need to get a smaller brush than this. If I can find a smaller brush, I don't know. I'll use this one. That's still kind of big, huh? Well, anyways, I'm still new to this. I'm letting it bake. Once it bakes, then I'll flake it off. So I'll brush it off. But it's at an angle, so I have more control of where I want the setting powder to be. And I want it to be there for right now. So this is how it's looking now. Okay, so now I'm going to move on with what else? I wanted a contour, so I guess I can contour. I'll have to come back on camera. Once this is set, I gotta brush it off so that I can contour, highlight, and then bronze and the whole 9 yards. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and I dusted off the powder that I was using to, well, the powder off underneath my eyes. I went ahead and I dusted it off, and I applied more mascara because I noticed that the mascara was coming off and I was dusting it off. So hopefully it does well with the creasing. I'm not sure if I did it correctly or not, but it's still new to me. So, and I wasn't even sure if I was supposed to do it before or after applying my foundation, if I was supposed to use my Juvia's Place concealer, if I was supposed to use that first and then apply foundation, or foundation and then concealer. I don't know. I'm just doing this video full face makeup with these brand name items and brand name products, and just trying to do the best of it. Okay, so just keep on watching. So the next step that I'm going to go ahead and do is contour. So the palette that I'm going to use today is called by Black Radiance, the True Complexion Contour Palette in the shade medium to dark. So first I'm going to go ahead and contour my face. I know that for sure. I have to contour my face first. Even their highlighter looks so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and start with the contour using this flat Kabuki slim brush. And it gives you instructions on how to contour, sculpt, and highlight. Tap excess off. I'm going to go around my hairline, where my forehead is, and just go all the way around my hairline with this contour on my forehead. Okay. So I'm going down my thimbles this way, down, contour, down, 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 down. As you can all know where I'm heading with this, right? I'm trying to make a curve around my face. So much baby hair. Around my face, just do a little curve around my face like this with the contouring palette. With the contour shade, just doing a curve, as you can see, like a headband curve around my face. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go down to the sides of the bottom of my cheekbones, right here where my hairline is. Just contour there, and on my jawline as well. So I'm just like molding it in under my jaw, my cheekbones here. Okay, so you can see some contour. Okay, and I'm gonna go on my jawline. Well, this one still needs a little bit more on the cheek down this way. It looks like it's just spreading down this way, right? But it's like this. And use the brush to manipulate how you want the color. So this is actually contoured. Just manipulate the brush to spread that color, just smooth that color out, because I know this side I didn't get enough contour. And just kind of smooth it out. Okay, you can see the contouring right here along my jaw, well, along my under the cheekbones. Now I'm going to do my jaw. My jawline. Gave myself a little beard there, huh? Little stubble. Gave myself a little stubble. Okay. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and use this angled brush and just kind of start blending all that out like that. Blending my contour out. Just kind of spreading the color, the shade out. Just spreading the shade around the contoured areas that needed to be contoured. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and sculpt, and let me contour before I sculpt, let me contour my side of the nose. Just contour the side of my nose. I think that's why it's slim. Juvia contour sides of your nose. Okay. So I did that. Yeah, I'm trying to just make it chiseled. I'm doing a good job at contouring my nose. But I'm just gonna go ahead and smooth the color out. Just smooth it out with this angled fluffy brush. Okay, I did a good job, maybe. Because now you can see a little shadow, right? Okay, so now it's time to sculpt. I'm gonna sculpt my forehead with this shade here. It says sculpt. That's the next step. This is what I liked about this. This is what intrigued me to get it. I really didn't care what shade it was. So now sculpt the forehead, brow bone, bridge of nose, cheeks, and cupid's bow. So sculpt the forehead. Yeah, just sculpt it. There we go. Sculpting my forehead. You see that? Ooh, transformation. And then it says brow bone. So I'm doing above the brow bone area, well, above my eyebrows, right here in this area. It's also still considered part of the forehead, right? So, and then brow bone. So I'm gonna use a smaller brush for the brow bone. Let's see if I can find a smaller brush. I'm gonna use this one here for the brow bone. They said brow bone, so brow bone is right here. And I think we're supposed to apply it before I put on my eyeshadow. But I'll go back with that highlighting shade once I sculpted my brow bone area here. See, it's sculpted. It looks good the way it does, so I don't think I'm going to go back with that highlighting shade. I think it looks good. Okay, so and plus we're doing a wear test on it, so I'm not going to do anything else. Bridge of nose. Sculpt the bridge of the nose. Sculpt. Okay. Okay, and then sculpt the cheeks and cupid's bow. So cheeks, sculpt the cheeks. cheeks and Cupid's bow. So okay, go ahead and use this smaller brush here and just kind of blend that out. Maybe I should have used a smaller brush to sculpt Cupid's bow. But this is how it's looking now. It's not looking so bad. Okay, so now I'm not supposed to apply any here, but anyways, so this is how it's looking up close. Not bad, right? It's giving me a glow. It's giving me like a sculpting look. And you saw how many times I just kind of, how many times I dotted myself on, you know, placing the color where it needs to be, where I felt like it needed to go. So yeah, that's the sculpted part. Now you got to highlight to add warmth to the face, including cheeks, nose, and chin. So I got to highlight to the face, cheeks, nose, and chin. So let me highlight the cheeks, nose, and chin. In the highlighter, I'm not sure you can see the highlight. Oh yeah, you can see it's kind of dewy, glowy. That's not bad. I only paid $4.99 for this palette, for this kit at DD's Discounts. Moving on with the nose, highlighting the nose. Yeah, guys, that BB cream, it has a strong scent to it. So I don't think I'm gonna use that BB cream again. I'm just gonna throw it away or donate it because it was my first time using it. And this BB cream smells really strong, like plant-based strong, like perfume strong. Okay, so I highlighted it. I highlighted my chin, nose, and cheeks. Okay, so I'm moving on with bronzing. I'll be right back, okay? Let me get my bronzer. Right back. Okay, my gems, so I'm back. So this is the palette that I use for contouring, sculpting, and highlighting. I did get it in a darker shade. So I don't know if I'm gonna bronze. I don't think I'm gonna bronze my face since I am bronzed already. So we're gonna go ahead and go with the next step, which is highlighting areas on my face. And with that, I am going to use my my Fenty. I bought a little kit. It's a small kit. It comes with the lip gloss. It comes with a lip gloss, and it comes with the highlighter. And this is called, the highlighter is called Hustler Baby and Fenty Glow on the lip gloss. But before I apply the lip gloss, I'm gonna apply this Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, the shade Shoddy, and this is a Mademoiselle Plush Matte Lipstick. So yes, you guys, I got this in a Sephora haul. I got a lot of Fenty products. I really wanted to try out their products. So that's the reason why I got that. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my face. Well, I guess I should use blush first. Let me put blush on my face first. And with the blush, I'm gonna use my Juvia's Place Bella palette blush. Open this up, and this is like a coral shade that I chose to use for my cheeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my fluffy powder brush here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some blush here. This is in the shade, what shade is this in? It's just one shade. It only comes in a single, and it's called Bella. It's called Bella. So that's the only, I think that's the shade name. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this for my cheeks. As you can see, it's very pigmented. I really like that. Okay. See, got a little coral tone to my cheeks now. Okay. Back. I love to put them back in their packaging. I'm very careful with my products like this that are like high-end products. I like to take care of them, so I put that back in its packaging so I won't lose it. The next thing I'm going to do is do the highlighter. So I'm going to see how this Fenty Beauty highlighter works. This is in the shade Hustler Baby. Hustler Baby. Hustler Baby. And I'm going to use the same powder brush that I use for my cheeks. No, I need a smaller one. I need a smaller brush. If I can find a smaller brush. Give me a minute. I'm going to find me a smaller brush, okay? Okay, so I'm back. So I did find a smaller brush. It's a bullet brush here. It's smaller, and I'm going to use this shade Hustler. And I'm just going to go just right above this area here. And it's a golden shimmer. It's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. Ooh, love that formula. Rihanna's formula is so beautiful. It's just like her eyeshadow palette, the one that I put on, that's on my eyes right now, has shades with this formula in it. Has nice highlighted shimmer shades with this formula. That goes along with her highlighters. And I love this golden tone, peachy golden tone. Highlight a little bit on my forehead, maybe here in this area. Just give a little glow there on that side. Also on this side, give a little glow. Give a little glow. Let's shake tonight. Let's dance tonight. See the little shimmers here and here. That's what I like. That's what I'm going for. Here and here. I'm gonna get that glow. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and go on my chin as well. Keep that glow. love to be glowy all over. Just glowy. Look at that. Woo. I'm a spotlight. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a shade. I'm gonna get ready to put on my lipstick. I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, we're getting close to the end of this tutorial. So I'm glad all of y'all were able to, you know, go through all this video with me. As you can see, my face, everything kind of settled already on my face. The contour has settled, the blush, the highlight, eyeshadow, everything has settled onto my face now. It doesn't look as all over the place or as messy as it looked earlier. Now it looks like everything just kind of seeped in. And thank you for that. And thanks to that primer, I guess, that retouch primer that I put on, I think it just kind of sets everything in place. Yeah, that's what it does. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this look with the lipstick, the Mademoiselle collection by Rihanna, Fenty Rihanna, Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, Mademoiselle Blush Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Shawty. Shawty, we likes to party. Okay, so I'm not sure if we were able to see that, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you the packaging of this. I love it. Silver gold. It's silver crystal like, so I think it just goes well with her formula, because her formula is wonderful. I love her formula. I think you can see the name Shawty there. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my lip. Go ahead and get you guys closer so you can see how I apply my lipstick. So I don't have a lip liner. I'm not gonna use a lip liner. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my my lipstick. I'm also going to do another look with this eyeshadow palette soon. I don't know when, but I will soon. You can do different eye looks with this. This is one of them. But so here's the lipstick. Came on smooth. I had no problem applying it. So that's a plus for me. This is how it's looking so far. Beautiful. Oh, I love the way this complexion looked. Love the way this complexion turned out. You know, yeah, it went well with my skin tone. You know, the contour palette. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys were probably wondering, where is she going with this medium to dark palette? Her skin tone is way off. It's not the same range, but look at the results. Not talking anymore, are you? You're not talking anymore, are y'all? You know, I'm just kidding. I love you, my gems. I love you, my gems, for being there, watching me, and for those who are new, like I said, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like my video. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the lip gloss in the shade Fenty Glow. This is a more in the nude brown shades. Kind of goes with this look, because I also have another one which is like in the pink mauve tone shade, so that's why I say I'm gonna do a second look using Fenty products. I have a stash, okay? I just don't have drugstore brand makeup. I also have name brand makeup, and I'm also on BoxyCharm. So BoxyCharm does a good job of, well, so far I've had some name brand products brought to me already that I have duplicates of already. So I'm gonna be doing giveaways. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, follow me on social media, you know, to be put in a giveaway, because I'll be doing giveaways. Okay, I do giveaways and I love to do them, so subscribe. All right, so this is Fenty Glow. It's in like a nude, glossy shade, and I think you can apply this by itself. You can put this on by itself, or you can put it on top of the lipstick. So in this case, I'm putting it on top of the lipstick just to give me that like that glow that I'm having right now, giving it more crystal or shimmer with the tint. So this is their mini version of it, and this is how the doe foot applicator looks. It's kind of long and thick, but yeah, so I just don't need that much. I don't want that much product on my lips, so this is sufficient enough. So I'm just gonna put this like right here and just kind of dab it on down the center, up here down the center, and I'm done. That's all I want. I don't want too much of this on me because I'm not using it as a lips. This is not my main lip product that I'm wearing. The main lip product is the lipstick. I just want to give it a little shine, a little glow. So I just pucker my lips, move them around. Even that was a lot of product because I can feel it's like really thick consistency. It smells so good. It smells like like a hint of strawberries in it. It tastes real good. Tasty. Tastes fruity. Like a fruity strawberry. Taste it. So yeah, I think that was too much. And as you can see on the doe foot applicator, it wasn't a lot, but a little goes a long way. So let me see how this looks in the mirror, because I don't like my lip gloss to also look kind of like where it looks like it can come off at any moment. I also want it to look like it has like a mattifying effect to it. That's a trick I learned growing up, that when you have product inside your lips on this part right here, just stick your finger and just go like this, and you'll get the rest of the product instead of blotting it with the tissue. And that's only to get rid of the excess that's on your lip, but the finger one that I just did is just to get the tint that's inside your lip, if y'all didn't know that trick. I learned it since I was in middle school or growing up. I don't know who taught me that, but you can see it on the finger. You can see the tint on the finger. See? So yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, this is good. Okay, my gems. So this is what I have to share with you guys today on my Fenty beauty products. So let me go ahead and do a glam shot with you guys. I straightened out my hair, you know, while I had came off camera before applying the lipstick. I straightened out my hair. And this is how my complexion looks now. What do you guys think? Do you like it? So this is the close-up of my eyeshadow again. It's holding up pretty good. Love the shades. I love the palette. I'm not sure why. And the eyeliner. I love the eyeliner too. Not sure why there was negative reviews on this palette. It's nice. I like it. Hence the names are kind of, you know, they have like double meanings to it or whatever, but I really, not too much for me to say I cannot have this palette in my home, you know what I mean? And I have no creasing with the Juvia's Place concealer and setting powder. I have no creasing. I mean, those are just fine lines that I already have, but it doesn't crease at all. And my eyeshadow didn't crease either with the eyeshadow primer from Fenty. It didn't crease at all either. And then I set it. So yeah, that setting powder does prevent creasing, which is good. I like that. I like that very much. So I'm giving all my products that I used today a thumbs up. And who would have thought, like, as I was saying, like, who would have thought like this Black Radiance palette was really good. I mean, who would have thought that these shades would go good with my light to medium skin tone? This is medium to dark skin tone, so I kind of made my skin tone a little a darker shade, but I'm not hating it. I love it. So I'll be back in 8 hours to show you how this eyeshadow wore in 8 hours. So, but yeah, I don't think I love my complexion the way it looks. I think I can throw it off. I think I can pull it off. I think I can pull off a little darker skin shade. I think I can pull it off because I am light to medium skin tone, so I think I pulled it off pretty good. I think so. Y'all leave your comments down below, like I said, and let me know what y'all thought. Love you, my gems. See you here in 8 hours. Don't change that channel. What's up, my friends? I'm back. How are my gems doing today? Hope everybody's had a lovely day, has had a lovely evening. As for me, I am sleepy. Yes, it is already 8:48. It's already 8:48. So it's 18 minutes past the time I was supposed to check in with you guys on this eyeshadow that I have from Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. Quite like it, still intact. Yeah, it's been an 8-hour wear. I do recommend. I recommend more people liking this palette. So this is the True Complexion Contour Palette. And actually, as you can see, you know, these shades are not as pigmented. I didn't use the setting spray as well, so that could be the issue too. But I can kind of tell that the pigment on this palette did not, I mean, you can still see pigmentation, but it's kind of like already, it's kind of diminished in color and in shade. The blush seems like it seems to be there as well. The lipstick's gone, and but everything else is good. So as you can still see, I still have a little bit of highlight left, or I still have some highlighting areas left from the Fenty Hustler Money Hustler shade. As the Hustler Baby shade in the highlighter, and then the Fenty Glow was just the lip gloss. So all in all, I think Fenty Beauty products are pretty good. I mean, their formula kind of correspond with each other, from the lip gloss, you know, to the eyeshadow formula and highlighting formula. They're the same. Like the video's cutting off there. Yeah, so as far as like the formula goes, it's the highlighting formula they use for the Fenty highlighters and the Fenty Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette, the shimmer ones. They kind of have that highlighting formula. You know, they kind of have the same formula. And I mean, the eyeshadow primer was okay. I mean, as long as you set it with the setting powder. I kind of still see where my eyes are brightened still from the setting powder from when I did the contouring, not the contouring, when I did the concealer and the setting powder, to kind of not give me creases or to show a lot of fine lines. But you can still see a lot of like fine lines on my face. Of course, this right here on my forehead, I'm always going to have these fine lines here. I don't think I will ever be able to get rid of those fine lines or wrinkles. And I don't know if I'll be able to find a product that will cover all that up. I'm still exploring, you know, makeup. But as far as, oh, because I didn't use a foundation today, I had used a BB cream. So of course, yeah, it's gonna give me like a sheer coverage, and it's not gonna cover up my fine lines. So I think it did a pretty good job. You know, the concealer along with the setting spray, why do I keep saying setting spray? The setting powder, it kind of like gave me a creaseless look on my under eyes. Kind of gave me that brightening effect as well on my under eyes, and believe that's all there is on this look. I will create another look using the Fenty palette by Rihanna, and creating a more mauve look next time. So I will, that's what I'm going for, is a more mauve look. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Like my video, hit the notification bell so you can get more notifications. I will do more videos like this where I'll get into my stash of high-end makeup, you know, on days, you know, that I want to kind of change it up a little. But yes, there's one more palette that I want to test out from Profusions, and then from there I want to move on to another drugstore, department store brand makeup, just to kind of give you a little bit of everything, of what the makeup industry has to offer. People with money, people without money, people with very low income, people, you know, can create really nice looks even with low-end makeup. Like, as far as low-end, I mean like inexpensive makeup than high-end makeup. Yeah, high-end makeup have like really nice formulas, really nice textures to their products, but hence they are expensive. That's the reason why, because they add those ingredients in there to make your face feel that way, or make them look more filtered. Like, I loved that Fenty Beauty by Rihanna primer. It really blurred out a lot of my blemishes, really blurred out a lot of you know, dryness. It made my face look hydrating. I had no problem with the filter. I really had no problem with that filtered primer. I really loved it a lot. I think I'm going to use that on days that I want to look glowy and dewy and just want to look nice. So so yeah, so with that being said, thank you for watching my gems. Each and every one of you are precious in your unique way, and I appreciate you watching my channel, and I hope that you continue to do so and become part of my gem family. And subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Even just hit the subscribe button. It's not going to cost you a thing. It's just helping me out so I can build my channel. I'm trying to build my channel base, you know, even with subscribers. I will do, like I had mentioned already before, I will be doing giveaways. I love to do giveaways, and so with that in mind, you know, just stay subscribed, and then also go on to my social media, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, you know, and you know, get the latest updates on any giveaways, any upcoming giveaways that I will be doing either on YouTube or on Instagram. I might do more giveaways on my Instagram channel than on my YouTube channel, or even Twitter. One of the two, Twitter or Instagram. I will go ahead and start doing more giveaways in that type of social media instead of YouTube, and just keep YouTube as just a makeup, you know, makeup based, as far as, you know, tutorials and, you know, showing you the brand of makeup and stuff like that. But my giveaways might end up starting to go into Instagram or Twitter, just to kind of, you know, if there's anything that, you know, anything that needs to be announced as far as giveaways, I will do that on Instagram and Twitter, and that way you guys will be in the know. And yeah, I think that's a better way of doing giveaways. That way I'll have more followers. I need a big follower base as well on my Instagram channel and on my Twitter channel. So keep subscribing, follow me. I mean, keep following me, or start following me. If you're not following me, start following me, because I will be doing giveaways. And then at the same time, also subscribe on my YouTube channel, because I will be announcing, I think I'm going to start announcing giveaways on my Instagram and YouTube, and I mean, because I will start announcing my giveaways like on Instagram and Twitter. So I think that kind of covers bases on people who are not subscribed to my YouTube channel. You know, it'll give them more of a reason to subscribe to my YouTube channel to enter into my giveaways. So that's the reason why I'm going into that route instead of doing it on YouTube for now. Maybe later on, once I get, you know, once I get the subscribers that I need, then I'll start doing more YouTube announcements instead of doing them on Twitter and Instagram. So thank you, my gems. Have a good night. I am so sleepy. I don't know. It's only 8:30 and I'm just so sleepy. So, all right, my gems. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you, my gems. Bye.